YouTube. Happy Sunday. Welcome to my very first ever live. How are we doing? Happy 2026. I have some angel messages for you, and some of you have requested some messages who can't join me. So I'm going to give you a minute to come on because I'm feeling a little bit anxious because this is new. But hey, I pulled a card before we came on, kind of the theme, if you will, for 2026. And this card is called Self-Acceptance. And this is the perfect message, because whether you're doing New Year's resolutions, whether you're setting intentions, whatever your plans are for yourself for 2026, good morning, lovely. Whatever your plans are for 2026, you've got to be gentle with yourself. And if you're going to start the year, or before you begin anything, if you're going to say things to yourself like, I should have done it sooner, I'm too old, I'm too fat, I'm too thick, whatever it is. I'm on my son's, but it's me. Oh, yes. Okay. Happy New Year. Morning, lovelies. That's fine, my love. If you want a reading, you know what to do. Give me some emojis. So if you're starting off before you're setting plans and you're saying, I should have done all of that stuff. Okay, lovely. You're not going to do it. You're not, because you're instantly telling yourself how crap you are, what a failure you are, that you're no good. So you have to accept where you are right now. Yes, you might want to be younger. Yes, you might want to be thinner. Yes, you might wish you'd done it 20 years ago. You are exactly where you are supposed to be. So until you can get past that, I'm afraid any plans that you're making are an absolute waste of time. 2026 is going to be a massive year, and you need to start off in the right way, gently. Okay, so in our group, Unapologetic, we're starting gently. We've done an energetic goal setting, which was very light and very easy. And then each month we're going to build on that, but not in a burnout, forced, pushy kind of way, because that's not what this year is about. So I want you to keep a picture of this in your mind when you start all that negative self-talk, because you're doing the best that you can right now, and you have done up until this point. If you want change, that's fine, and these messages will help you. But if you're coming at it from a negative place, it's just not going to work, and you're going to give up, and you're going to self-sabotage, and you're going to spiral, and all of those things. And we're not doing that this year, because this is a year one. This is a year to go, to move. Okay. Let's just get a collective message, and then we'll get into it. Okay, I'm guessing you're all wanting messages. Yeah, lovely. I'm so glad you turned up. I was so scared I was going to be on my own. Thank you for being here. I appreciate that very, very much. Okay, I've got 4 people on my list that also want messages. We'll do those after, you lovely lot. Okay, collective message. We've got yes, because it's 2026. And we've got courage and bravery. Literally, the courage it took for me to come on here this morning, let me tell you. And I'm so glad that I did, because I missed being live, but it was different. I didn't know what would happen when I pressed the button. You're going to be rewarded. You're going to be rewarded. I've been rewarded because you've all shown up, and that's just absolutely made my day. So this way, courage. You're going to have to be brave, because if you want something different, you're going to have to do something different, and change can feel scary. But what's on the other side of that is this, yes, everything you've wanted. And if you know what to look for, if you know what to expect, when you start doing something new, after a few days, you're going to start self-sabotaging. You might think about procrastinating. And all that is your subconscious saying to you, this is new. I don't like this. It doesn't matter that you want it. Subconscious only goes by how you feel. and you're feeling like this is a bit scary. And subconscious doesn't know what you're scared about. It just recognizes the feelings in our body. So it will do everything because that's its job. Its job is to keep us safe. So if you know that that's going to happen, if you're looking out for that, you will recognize it and you will say thank you, but no thank you, and keep moving. If you don't know what's going on, you're going to start saying, well, who do I think I am? Imposter syndrome is going to come in, and you are going to be flooded with loads and loads of reasons why you can't do it. You're going to have memories where things have gone wrong. You're going to start feeling the fear of judgment all over again. So if you can prepare yourself to know that this is going to come up, and this will come up every time we try something new, because it's different and it doesn't feel safe. That's why people can't quit their addictions. They know it's bad for them, but that's what they know. It's familiar. So just remember that if you're creating change and after sort of 3 or 4 days you're starting to feel a bit like, it's just subconscious. It's just subconscious, and you just keep going. Observe it. Don't take it on, and say, I knew you were coming. I've been waiting for you. Thank you very much, but no thank you. Hope that makes sense. Hello, Sarah. Thank you for joining, lovely. Look at all of you on here. Right, we'll start at the top. Sophie. Let's have some. You thought I hadn't brought my blackberry tea, didn't you? Let's have a slurp. Okay. Come the goosebumps all over this shoulder, Sophie. All over my shoulder. Right. Okay. What does Sophie need to know for January? Cut the cord, Sophie. We're not taking that energy into this year. Get it gone. You're holding on to somebody else's story. You're going to find yourself, or it might actually have already happened. You're going to say something, or you've recently said something, and you're going to think, oh, I sound just like such and such. That means you're carrying their energy. There is an energetic cord. Get it gone. Get it gone. Ask Archangel Michael to come in, visualize it, journal about it. There's loads of videos on here. There's a lady called Sarah Brasher who I follow, who's in my world. She does a cord cutting meditation. Get them gone and get them. This needs to be ASAP, because that's not coming into this year. Take a step back. So January, we talk a lot about New Year's resolutions and all of that, but we're doing it from feminine energy because we're in the middle of winter. We're not meant to be moving. We're meant to be planning and building. So you need to now take a step back. This goes hand in hand with life order, year plans, and just look at it. Literally take a step back from your life and look at it how it is. Look at it how it's been, and look at what you want to come. And that's where you start. You just need, what I'm hearing is just take a breath. Take a breath. You don't have to have all of the answers now. So sometimes when we do less, we get more. And I know that that's not something we've been taught. We're programmed differently. But trust me, I've been doing this and I've never received so much guidance. So please take a step back. Just give yourself half an hour and really just allow yourself to feel all the feels. Congratulate yourself on how far you've come already, and then dream about the future. What feels good? Mother, Father, God, this is your connection. This is going to be huge for you this year. Absolutely huge. And the more that you connect, the more that you're going to receive, and the happier you're going to feel, and the more held you're going to feel, and the more lit up and high vibe and excited you're going to feel, which means you're then going to receive more, and it goes on and it goes on. So that's exciting. That's coming. But it feels like once you've cut the cords and your energy is cleaner and you've done this exercise, when you then start visualizing what you want, your connection, you're then going to start getting clearer messages, clearer guidance. Strength and guidance. This is about trusting yourself. This is about trusting yourself, because you know what? Sometimes when we have these big dreams and we have to rely on ourselves to get there, it can feel a bit overwhelming. So what we can do is we can actually shrink them, because we think, well, that's too big for me, I can't do that. They're telling you to trust yourself because of all the work you're doing, all the work you have done, and all that you want for the future. So try and get out of your head about it. I know it's easy to say, but hang on. There's a meeting going on here. The more you get out of your head, the more that they can reach you. This is so true. Good. Yeah, so the more that you get out of your head, the more that they can reach you. If you think of your head in terms of your body as like a block, they can't get in because you're blocking it. You need to be open. And okay, so the way I've said that isn't quite right, apparently. What they mean is that you can open up a lot more. You are capable of receiving so much more and trusting so much more. You're playing at small, is what I'm hearing. You're playing at small. And there's no need to do it. Not in this year. We're not doing that in this year. And I do feel like once you've got rid of those cords, that's going to free you up. That's going to free some space. You're going to feel like you can breathe. And then sit and do this lovely step back and just plan it, visualize it, write about it, bathe in it. Your connection's going to come, and then you need to trust. You need to trust yourself. You need to trust your guidance, and you need to just have some goddamn belief in yourself, because they see it, I see it, we all see it. We can never see it ourselves, can we? So it's going to be a lovely, gooey, gorgeous month for you, Sophie. So just take it easy and go easy on yourself, my love. Okay. Hope that helps. Okay, Joy. How are you doing? How are you doing, Joy? How's 2026 been so far? Forgiveness and understanding. Oh, my tummy just, leapt. Whew. Something going on in my tummy. Oh, you anxious, Joy? I feel a bit of something going on there. Guardian angel. Oh, it's going round and round and round, my tummy. Compassion. Yeah. Being way too hard on yourself. Overthinking. We're so good at that, aren't we? As women, aren't we just so good at that? Sacred plan. Okay. This is kind of all cards at once kind of message here. So I talked about self-acceptance, didn't I? And this is kind of forgiveness and understanding is a little bit deeper for you. I don't know, there's some regret, something you wish you'd done better, it's something you wish you'd said something different, something you're holding on to, and my tummy is churning like I don't know what right now, but it feels like there's something, a situation, a person, a conversation, whatever it was, that you have not resolved, or you have regret over, or you feel like you were at fault for, something like that. And they're telling you that's enough. It's enough now. Whatever it was, that was the outcome that was meant to be. And it's time to move on. It's time to move on. It's time to stop. It feels almost like, and forgive me if this comes out wrong, it feels almost like you're using this as an excuse not to move on. You're hiding behind it. They're showing me a wall and somebody crouched behind the wall. So you're hiding behind whatever that was and using it. And I don't even think you realise you're doing that, but you're using that as an excuse to not go forward, because you're using it as a way to say, well, I did at that time, what if it happens again? Or I'm a bad person because I said that. Whatever it is, they're not giving that to me, but that's the energy that I'm getting. So guardian angel's shown up because, as always, there's an invitation. There's an invitation for you to connect, for you to get the support, get the love, be held, feel all of the things. And this feels very much like she's just like swooping by, going, don't forget I'm here. Don't forget I'm here if you need me. I don't know if you're going to ask your angels. It feels like you're probably not. But she's like, I'm knocking on the door. I'm knocking on the door, let me in. That, I think, is going to take some contemplation. But she's around and she wanted you to know that. Compassion. Compassion. Give yourself a break. This is not the way we want to start the new year. This is not the way 2026. I'm not letting it be like that this year for any of you. We're starting off gently. We're being kind to ourselves and we're going after our dreams. Whatever that is, it doesn't have to be anything big. So we're not starting off with, I'm not good enough, I shouldn't have done that. Let it go. Because it was always in the plan. Okay? Here is our lazy river. You all know this. You all know this, and it's no coincidence, no surprise that this shows up so many times, because we all force it. We all want to go from here to here when we've got to go here and we've got to stop. And now you're about to come round here. You're about to come out of it, because you're going to stop dwelling on whatever that is, and you're going to start to move gently from a place of loving and supporting yourself, and hopefully starting to talk to those angels. Okay? I hope that helps you, Joy. I hope that makes sense. Oh my God, I feel like crying. Oh, sweetheart. You obviously needed that message then, didn't you? I'm so glad that helped you. If you want to talk to your angels and you don't know how, just message me and I'll tell you. Or I'll send you a little video. Okay. Happy days, Crochet. How are you, my love? How you doing? Have you been doing the work that we talked about? Let's give you a little, it feels like you need a little push. Get you back in line. So, oh, I'm so pleased you all turned up. Oh, that's honestly made my day. I'm going to be buzzing for the rest of the day. YouTube lives are the way forward. Raise your vibration. Yeah, I can feel that. Start to look, start to think about 2026 with excitement. Even if you've got no big dreams, even if you perceive your dreams not to be big, it could just be that you want to go out more. You want to eat better. You want to have different experiences. You want to try a new hobby. You want to join a new club. And it might take you 6 months to build up the courage and feel good enough to do it, but it's something to aim for. So you've really got to start, all of you, you've really got to start seeing this as an opportunity, not, oh, I'm not where I wanted to be. What's the point when I set intentions last year and they didn't come true? Because I'm here and I'm going to help you. We're not giving up. It's only the 4th of January. Take a step back for you as well. Interesting. I think you're in your head. You're in your head, and what you are seeing in your head is not actually what's happening. You're creating a reality in your mind that does not exist, is what they're telling me. So in order for you to stop that and to break that cycle, you need to just take a step back and actually look at what is happening. Actually look at what is going on in your life in front of you. Look for the truth is what they're saying to me, because then that is going to help you raise your vibration. Because my goodness, the power of our mind, and as women, we can overthink to the point of of just insanity, and we can literally drive ourselves mad. So you need to stop and pause. What's going on here? Always need a push. Yeah, that's fine. We all do, don't we? Okay, power and intention, and cut the cords. So we need to draw a line under the sand. I feel like this isn't the first time I've said this to you, but we are where we are. You've been on here for a reason. You're getting this message for a reason. They've called you here. So we're going to set the intention right here, right now. No, we're not. We're going to cut the cords first. Go and cut the cords however you want. Plenty of videos. Talk to the angels, write it in your journal, ask, visualise. You can even do it yourself. I did a cord cutting session the other day and I just literally pulled them off. It was amazing. Get this first, get your energy right, get your vibe high, and then have a look at what's actually going on in your life. And then let's set some powerful, beautiful intentions for how you want 2026 to be. Doesn't have to be rigid and broken down. It could just be how you want to show up, the things, how you want to feel. I want to feel excited. I want to feel enthusiastic. I want to be able to feel grateful every day. I want to look for new things. Whatever it is, set those intentions, write those intentions down, read them every single day. Even when you know what they are, read them, because it's just affirming what you want, and it's pushing you into that higher vibration. So a little bit of work for you to do there, my love. Hope that kind of moves you forward, propels you forward. Okay. Joy. Joy I've done. Sophie I've done. Louise I've done. Mina. Is it Mina? Well, I'm going to call you Mina. I can't see. I don't have my glasses on, and I'm not going to squint. It's not a good look, is it? Okay. Okay, I just feel like I need a moment. Need to. Whew. Okay. Mina, what do you need to know? I feel very serious. Very serious. Oh, sacred plan. I've got angels behind me, rubbing my shoulders, which is very nice. Thank you very much. Mother, Father, God. Oh, I've got goosebumps running up and down my back. Self-acceptance. Oh, yes. Yes. You're feeling all of the feels right now, aren't you? Oh, okay. Inner child healing. And you've got one extra. Expect miracles. My goodness. I think you're going to have to come back and watch this again, if I can work out how to share it or write it down. Okay. We need to shift you. You're going to get some real talk now. Please forgive me. What you're doing is not working. You cannot outrun something that you are meant to experience, okay? And it feels like there's a bit of avoidance going on here, not wanting to face up to something. And that takes a lot of energy. That's very draining to do that. And they're telling you to surrender, because inevitably it will catch up with you. Whatever it is, whatever it feels like you're running away from something and you're trying to shortcut it, you're trying to bypass this and go from here to here. And you can't, because there's something here that you have to experience, and there's fear. You are holding fear around it. And quite often, when we tell ourselves how bad these experiences are going to be, because we catastrophize them, what an incredible word, we build them up in our head, and the reality is it's nowhere near as bad. nowhere near as bad, but we've programmed ourselves to believe that actually it's going to be awful and it's going to be terrible and there's going to be tears and you're going to be devastated and you're going to be broken, when actually we are all a lot stronger than we think, than we know, and we can all handle way more than we think and that we know. And sometimes the best thing that can happen for us is to go through that situation, to cry it out, to release it, because on the other side of that, we're much stronger, we're freer, we're lighter. You cannot outrun whatever this is. Mother, Father, God, this is about, I get a sense of you feeling quite alone, like you're a bit lost, very, very up in your head. And it's just a reminder that if you were to trust a little bit, and if you were to just even gently consider that this is the right path for you, that you need to deal with whatever this is head on, and that you are going to survive, when you come out of it, you're going to feel a sense of being held, being supported. You're going to feel more connected, because right now I see you in the middle of a lake all on your own. That's how you feel to me. Self-acceptance. This bloody card, honestly, why? Why is it as women we have such a hard time accepting who we are? You have to remember, we chose to come here. We chose our parents, which I know sometimes is a lot to take on. We chose our bodies, the way we look. And yet we just cannot seem to accept it in this human world. And if you can do that, if you can start to forgive yourself and start to love yourself, or even make a shift from just being so damn hard on yourself to actually saying to yourself sometimes, you did good today. You did good today. You know, start small, but you've got to start. We can't be having all of you being so hard on yourselves. You've got to understand how amazing you all are. That makes me so sad. Inner child healing. This is the card that I refer to as Matilda card, because this, in the end of the original Matilda, when she goes to live with Miss Honey, they roll up the carpet in the lounge and they roller skate. That's what this card is telling you to do. Not literally, unless of course you want to. I can't imagine getting on a pair of roller skates now, but hey, you've got to have fun. You've got to have fun in your life. It's all over here. It's one way, and it's feeling pretty miserable, if you don't mind me saying. I mean that with love. You need to bring the needle back, is what they're saying. You need some balance. You need to go and have fun, because do you know what happens when you have fun? You feel good. Do you know what happens when you feel good? You get guidance, you get nudges, you get intuition, you get inspirations. The angels can come in. You can have a little chat while you're cooking your dinner. That's what I do. They really, yeah, push the needle. Push the needle is all I'm hearing. They're like, get over here and get back. And remember that our only job in this life is to enjoy it. Experience as much as we can experience and enjoy it. Have fun, love as much as you can, grow. That's it. That's all we've got to do. And we make it so damn hard. I'm not saying I'm far from perfect, but that's what our job is. So the closer we can get to that, everything aligns, everything. And then you can expect miracles. It feels like you need a few miracles right now. So there's a bit of work to do there. And there's going to be tears. There's going to be tears. But you know what? After the tears, you're going to feel amazing. You're going to feel amazing. And you're going to be proud of yourself. So this self-acceptance, I think that's where that comes in. You're going to feel so proud of yourself that you did that you faced it, and you're going to feel good. And then you're going to go, well, actually, what would I like to do? Perhaps I want to go there. Perhaps I want to go there. Perhaps I want to do that. Please come back to me and let me know when this has shifted for you. And I hope all of that makes sense, my love. I'm trying to add you. I think I have added now following. Thank you very much. Okay. If any of the new people want a reading, I'm here for a little bit longer. So I need some emojis. I need your permission if you want a reading. Okie dokie. Sarah, I believe, is next. Okay, Sarah. Then we'll get to the list of people who can't be with us. I'm very hot, Sarah. Why am I always hot when I read for you? Okay. What's this month got in store for you, Sarah? Have you done all your work? You know what I'm talking about. Ask and receive. You're playing it small. Your goals are too small. Yeah, they're like, no, do that again. No good. We're not even listening to that. Mother, Father, God. What's going on? You're all disconnected. Trust the universe. Okay. Expect miracles. Okay. Whatever, I want you to go back to whatever you've done around goal setting, life audit, whatever we've done in the group. I want you to go back to it and I want you to do it again. Get out of your head. Get out of your head and into your heart. I've told you countless times how incredibly connected you are. You're playing way too small. Way too small. It's no surprise. This is kind of like a all cards message. It's no surprise this has come up because they're saying, what have you written that for? You could do that tomorrow. What have you done that for? Think about the previous readings we've had together, and I told you what was coming. I think you've forgotten that. I honestly think you've forgotten that. You need to just start again. Start again and get really, really connected. It feels like you need to ground. It feels like you need to be absolutely honest with yourself. And what they're saying to me is, if it terrifies you, that's what you write down. I don't think you wanted to hear that. Anyway, that's what they want you to do. And I want you to, I wouldn't say necessarily do it today. I think you need to maybe align to that possibility. I think you need to be really, truly honest with yourself, because it might be that this goal is what you perceive to be massive. But in order for you to achieve that, 2026 might have to take a completely different turn so that you get it in 2027. It feels like if you go with the dreams you've written, you're going down the wrong path and you're going to have to come all the way round and try again. So there's something about this plan that you've got that needs a complete revision, my love, I'm afraid. I hope that makes sense. So I really want you to connect in. I really want you to be honest with no judgment. And just remember this. This miracle is waiting to unfold for you. Okay? Oh. You've never experienced love like American love. I don't, thank you, but I'm fine. Thank you. I've got all the love I need. Thank you very much. Right, okay. If there are no more requests for readings, I want to thank you all so much from the bottom of my heart for joining me. I've got some readings to do for the rest of this list here. You're quite welcome to stay. Quite often, I want to request you. Oh, okay. You're quite welcome to stay because quite often the messages resonate. So, Karen, here we go. Just cross that off. I've got 3 people to read for. Karen, angelic protection. Boundaries is what I'm hearing, Karen. Clear, cancel and release. Okay. Blessings and abundance. One more. Learning experience. Okay. Angelic protection. You're not using this, Karen. You know what to do. And it feels like you're going into situations and you're coming out drained when you shouldn't be. You don't need to be. You are, yeah, you need to just pause, I think. And remember all the tools you have in your energetic toolbox, because this will really help you. And it feels like you need it now. Go easy. Oh my God. Yeah, you need to be using this now. As this is like a really strong reminder for you. They're saying, remember that you can do this, that you can actually help yourself, and allowing them to help you too. So start doing that, please, from the minute you see this reading. Clear, cancel and release. There's something. This feels like a physical declutter. There's something, a corner, it feels like, corner that's been bugging you. You need to get that gone and get rid of that energy before we get any further into the new year. It doesn't feel like anything massive. It feels like maybe a cupboard or a box or something, but it's draining your energy and it's kind of in your peripheral vision. So you need to get that gone, and that will lighten the way that you're feeling. Blessings and abundance. I think there's a bit of gratitude needed here. Yeah, it's almost like you need to stop and take a look. Stop and take a look. It feels like it's been a lot. December was a lot for you, and we want to start the year off with the right energy. So they're just inviting you to stop and stand and look at everything around you and just feel grateful, just as a reminder. Just take a minute. And learning experience. It's going to be a big year for you, Karen. You're going to be learning lots. You're going to be learning new things about yourself, more knowledge, and it feels like you're ready for that, and they're just acknowledging that. I hope that helps. And finally, Claire. Okay, Claire. Thanks for staying with me, everybody. Forgiveness and understanding, another one. Oh my goodness. Okay. Surrender. Bit of resistance going on here, and angelic protection for you as well. Intuition and downloads. Okay. Forgiveness and understanding. This really goes back to everything I've been talking about at the start of the video about, you know, seeing where you are right now, accepting where you are right now, and just appreciating yourself, appreciating all that you've gone through, everything that you've achieved, and starting January with the right mindset. So if you're not in that place right now, they're inviting you to do that work, get that journal out, go out for a walk, whatever it is that you need to do, and just surrender to what's going to be. Because it feels like you're forcing, you're overthinking, you're very in your head, all of you are in your head, but you feel it's like, just give it up now. Because it hasn't worked. What you've been doing hasn't worked, so let us take over for you. Just give into it. Give into it, because it's exhausting. It's absolutely draining all of your energy, and you could be focusing on something else. You need to look elsewhere, because focusing on that is getting you absolutely nowhere, and it feels like you're doing this. You're going round and round and round and getting nowhere. Angelic protection, again, same messages for Karen. This will help you. So if part of this problem is other people, low vibe people, social situations, work colleagues, God bless them, any of that, and you're struggling, if that's like triggering you, I understand that because that happens to me every single day. Then get yourself some angelic protection. If you don't know what to do, message me after. I'll tell you, I'll do a little video and send it to you. It's available and it will help you and it will make you feel less of the way you're feeling right now. I can't quite put it all into one word, all the feelings I've got. So use the angelic protection and trust your intuition, because you're hearing things and you're ignoring them because you're in your head and you're in this spiral almost. So they're wanting you to let that thing go so you've got space to hear and listen and take on the messages. So there's a little bit of work for you to do here for this month. But if any of that's not clear, I feel like maybe we need to have a chat one-to-one. Drop me a message and we'll go through it step by step. Okay, my loves, thank you so much for turning up. I'm going to go. I'm really chuffed that you were all here to support me. Thank you very much. And I hope the messages helped. And I'll be back soon. Bye for now.